Well, good morning, good morning, good morning again, folks. I gotta adjust my microphone. A very happy Halloween to all. I know you're gonna be probably getting this late, but still. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and we are going to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do, the usual disclaimers. If you, sorry, gotta adjust, are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the troubled teen industry, you will find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Sorry, gotta adjust the costume. I love Halloween. In particular, I want you to take note of the article in there written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to JRC's behavior modification program. The JRC doesn't want you to read that particular article so much. They have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused, folks, so please read that article and share it on all your social media. We got their link to NeuroClassic's public statement as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding in case the JRC actually decides to see through with their particular threat. Trigger warning when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and Agape Boarding School for Boys. You're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips or surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. So if you do got young children present, folks, please go ahead and utilize those headphones. Second trigger warning. This channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We do use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and watching this, very obviously, parental supervision, very much advised, all right? We're going to make it quick because I'm building on a headache, apparently. Yay. So, where we were last time, right? Right. All right. So, first construction would allow the FDA to escape the constraints of Section 396 where it bans a device. If Congress wished to have Section 396 apply to everything except the FDA's banning authority, it could have done so. Oh, fucking Christ. Really? Really? Remember when I said I would curse? It comes out in particular when I read nonsensical, moronic bullshit. All right? Triggers me. Jeez. Allow me to make this clear, DC Circuit Court. The FDA is not trying to apply Section 396 to everything. All right? Really? Really, Republicans? Because, yes, this is the DC Circuit Court of Appeals that Mr. Cheeto Man put together. They're not trying to apply it to everything. It's one device. One device, Karen. One. If Congress wished to have Section 396, blah, I can't even read it. Jesus Christ. Instead, the statute begins, nothing in this chapter shall be construed, mandating that this section constrains the FDA's banning authority. Hold up. Hold up. Because of a singular sentence and the word construed, we are going to say that this strips them of their authority? All right, if you're defending a drug dealer, please, by all means, utilize this document because this is your get out of jail free card. Jesus Christ. So you're telling me that the folks that we depend on to make sure that the devices that are used in our medical care is not going to cause us an incredible amount of harm, that if that department uses a particular sentence or word, that their authority is stripped from them and the doctors can essentially do whatever the hell they want to us? Again, I ask you, then why does the FDA exist? Is it simply supposed to be smoke and mirrors so that we think that we're protected when we're actually not? Because it would make sense. Y'all are known for that. Let's read on, shall we? Jesus. Next, interpreting the definition as of device as requiring a pairing with an instrument with a particular use is inconsistent with the device itself. It is not. It is not. One device used in a singular place for a singular purpose. It is the very definition of why the FDA was created in the first place. It is not inconsistent. But the DC Circuit Court of Appeals wants you to believe it's inconsistent because they want you to believe that the SIBIS device and that the GED device are the same. They are not at all. Anyone with two brain cells to rub together can figure out that a machine that emits about 2 to 3 MPa is not the same as a device literally crafted to take more power to cause more pain. Matthew Israel's own words, people. Like, what do you need? You need a Roadrunner sign? You need a Roadrunner sign? Do I need to get a freaking Sesame Street character to explain it to you like you're 3? Jeez. Section 321 defines device by reference to an instrument, apparatus, implement, machine, contrivance, implant, vitro region, or other similar or related article, focusing on the physical item itself rather than any particular intended use. Yeah! Duh! Because if you're trying to ban a particular device, it is kind of on you to let people know you're talking about one particular device. Are you telling me that because they designated, okay, this is the device that we want to ban that has put people in ERs with 3rd to 2nd degree burns, that is your argument literally, Paul, help me. The logic doesn't logic.
It smells like bacon, you know it's working.
Wow. You probably can't hear him through the headphones, but if it smells like bacon, it's working, is what he just stated. So basically, Paul, what they're trying to say here is because they're going specifically after the GED. But you got to ban all the device. Why does the FDA exist? I want one of these idiots from the DC Circuit Court to come down, sit here, and tell me why the FDA exists. If there is a particular one device that is causing an untold amount of harm, then it is within their authority for those of us who deal in logic to ban that particular device. The DC Circuit Court saying, no, it isn't true. Because the law doesn't apply because they're only talking about one device. Anybody got any drugs? Because maybe if there's something, maybe if I have whatever the DC Circuit Court is smoking, it might make sense to me. Jesus.
They're smoking $100 bills.
You mean the same ones that the JRC, slid into their wallets?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Let me get back to where I was. I can't believe the nonsense I'm reading right now. I knew the federal government was kind of special level stupid, but mother of God, I didn't know it was this bad. I guess I should have figured, considering we elected Mr. Cheeto himself. But, you know. It uses the terms diagnosis of disease or other conditions and cure, mitigation, treatment, or prevention of disease when defining a device, not a condition, a disease, or a particular disease. The plurality and lack of an article in the statute render its ordinary meaning to be that a device must be intended to use, diagnose, cure, mitigate, treat, or prevent number of conditions or diseases, not necessarily a particular one. No, it didn't! The FDA was describing the singular purpose that the JRC uses that device for. That's what it is, folks. It is a device that, in layman's terms, is used to torture the disability out of us. Okay? When they are describing this device and they're talking about its uses, they are not indicating in any way, shape, or form that this is all the device can be used for. They're saying that's what the device is used for. I'm going to need some ashwagandha after this. Jesus. I'm going to need therapy. Contact lenses, for example. Oh my God, seriously? For example, are one medical device, even though they treat both nearsightedness and farsightedness. Are really? We're going to stop here, but let's put it this way. The DC Circuit Court is essentially trying to allude here that the FDA, by telling you what the GED device is used for at the JRC, and by doing so, they are trying to regulate what it can only be used for. They're not. They are explaining to you what the device is used for. Okay? The idea is to not tighter refine and say what other uses the device can have. It's to ban the thing. And to then argue using contact lenses, no less. That because they are explaining to you what the GED device is used for, that somehow that makes the decision void. That is next level stupid. Okay? That is next level stupid. That's like Marjorie Taylor Greene level stupid. Okay? That's Marjorie Taylor Green levels of special level of stupid. All right? It's that dumb. There are rednecks that like flunked out of school in 3rd grade that out here in the area where I live that are more intelligent than the crap I just read. True story. I'm going to close on this, and I may need to take a break because, geez. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time, so please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time, and as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I will see you next video. I'm going to need some therapy. Good God.